Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Charts with your host, Mr. Everything from the 1st Royal Aerospace Squadron. In today's episode, we were going to be focusing on the NYX system. This is where we would normally bring up a map of the known space and we would show you where the NYX system was located. But as you might know, the map of the known space is undergoing changes, and so I will unable to show you it on the map. So let's go ahead and talk about the NYX system. NYX was discovered in 2582 during the height of the newly formed United Empire of Earth's territorial expansion. The system consists of 3 unremarkable planets circling an F-type main sequence star. Astronomically, the most distinct aspect of NYX is that it is located directly on the border of a dark nebula, which enshrouds the orbits of all 3 worlds. The nebula's gases severely hamper visibility and significantly limit scanner use, something the star system's few inhabitants rely on. The system was first charted through a jump point in the Stanton system by solo nav jumper Carla Larry. Carla's official claim doesn't specify much of interest in the system, writing that it lacks significant mineral deposits or logical reason to apply the expense of terraformation. Larry did make an attempt to formally name the star's 3 worlds, Lou, Morgan, and Ashley, apparently after 3 separate romantic conquests she was pursuing. As per normal policy, the UAE government has never recognized these names, and they have never been widely used. Whether the planet's intrepid discoverer was able to impress any of their namesakes is lost to history. In the last 2 centuries, NYX has gained some additional utility as a waypoint on the Castra-Stanton run, with a significant credit value of cargo moving through the system at any one time. Small-scale piracy is not uncommon. Buoyed by the system's nebula, the travelers are warned not to veer off the standard space lanes during transit of the system. NYX-1. The first planet in the NYX system is a coreless, heat-swept world that has long ago picked clean of valuable minerals. Soon after the system was discovered, a routine survey revealed the presence of high-grade metals beneath the planet's surface. Once word got out, the planet briefly became the focus of a military-backed mining contract with Golden Horizon. And within 50 years, the planet was completely stripped of its resources and its material wealth shipped off to Killian to help supply the Empire's growing war efforts. By 2630, NYX-1 had been rendered permanently useless and little evidence of human habitation remained. NYX-2. A smoggy, desolate world, NYX-2 was once considered an edge case for terraforming. Thick clouds of acid and carbon dioxide surrounded the world, and the planet is technically teetering at the inner edge of the system's green band. Nevertheless, a serious study was conducted as to whether or not it would be made inhabitable. The end result was that it could, but it would take generations of effort and provide little reward beyond the creation of a base particularly well hidden by nebula gases. EVA on the planet itself is lethal, even if explorers are protected from the corrosive elements. They will be unable to function in the high-pressure atmosphere. Asteroids and Delamar. A dense asteroid belt circles NYX star at roughly 8 AU out. The asteroid field is not a source of valuable minerals, but coupled with the nebula, it has created a very good place to hide. an unknown number of small settlements have been established on asteroids in the area, all of which must import survival goods from outside the system, the only mercantile opportunity remaining in NYX. These small asteroid bases, uncharted, are home to a variety of fringe colonists seeking anything from life outside the UEE to a platform from which to operate outside the law. Pirate raids in the system, typically conducted against the trans-Stanton shipping, are believed to operate out of larger bases in the field. The highlight of these settlements is Delamar, the largest of the asteroids, the size of a planetoid. Delamar is hidden deep in the NYX belt. The settlement was formed by freethinkers during the oppressive Messer era and remains a hotbed for political radicals and anti-UEE sentiment to the day. As the place to hide, reputation of the NYX system has expanded, an increasing number of criminals have moved in. The result being an ongoing conflict between small criminal groups and political radicals who feel that outright illegal activities undermine their message. Delamar can be visited by anyone passing through the system, although there is a strong sense of paranoia. Everyone involved in running the station seems perpetually afraid of a massive police raid which they believe is constantly moments away from happening. The truth is that the moonlet is so well hidden and so difficult to reach that the UEE has never seriously considered dispatching forces to eliminate it. Not to mention the fact that the dissidents remaining are fairly toothless, generally coming off in the media as protesting the government simply for the sake of protesting. NYX 3, the final planet in the NYX system, located far from the sun's light, is an ice giant, a massive ball of frozen water and ammonia vapor. NYX 3 is neither a candidate for terraformation nor one that contains any minerals or other resources worth extracting. The planet has no breathable atmosphere. While a ship with an onboard life support could itself survive for a time on the surface, there is little reason to attempt such a feat. EVA would be impossible, and external ship repair would likely be easier in a vacuum. And that was the NYX system. Thank you for coming out and checking out this episode of Star Charts, and you can check out other episodes. And we'll see you in the verse.